Hey, everybody, welcome back to Donkey Kong 64 with the boys.
Yo,
So, in our last romp, I was getting pretty heated with this particular segment.
in our last
And
romp,
I.
Scoop got heated at the hands of Pain's Cupcake.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I think I figured out the method to this.
The method to this madness.
Yeah,
The Methodist.
hopefully. I say hopefully because,
BS happens.
Then just shoot the other two guys.
Did I do it? Did I do it? But I killed them all!
What?
Just, what?
I think you missed like one guy?
No, that can't be it.
Come
I killed
on,
everybody! Wow. They really gonna do me dirty like that?
I think I got an
Rare.
idea.
You really gonna do it like that?
Okay, so kill the clump on the platform. Kill the two
Yes.
little guys. He's that are within range. Then shoot the Kremling to your left or right before moving on.
Oh, Anthony!
You're gonna have these
Anthony!
first person shooter BS.
Oh, shit. Oh, Anthony, this might be the one! This might be the one, Ant!
Hey!
That's pretty good.
Anthony, you fucking genius. Oh, give a fucking round of applause for Anthony for that bang-ass idea. Oh, what, no Get Out?
I mean, you already did the thing.
Ah,
He hasn't
Feels
got
good to
anything to shoot you for.
feels good to finally be out of that hellhole.
Oh, yeah. And to
Mm.
no longer hear my nightmares haunt me.
Alright, so, if I remember, I did that up there, and I just did this. What haven't I done? Oh, and the other thing that I did was, it was I think it involved, like, throwing barrels at a certain order, I believe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I had to do.
Let's fly.
Let's fly with style.
But we're not falling, though.
Nah.
Unless you're calling falling flying with style.
So, boys,
Yeah?
I don't know if this is something. I don't know if I should talk about this because you know how YouTube is going to get if we talk about something that they did and then that we're going to show or just
Yeah,
Oh.
probably.
Invisible platform.
I know what you're talking.
So-
I know you're about to talk about.
So I'm just going to go ahead and say I don't care what YouTube thinks because it's
Oh.
stupid.
Oh.
But if this does, but I will say, and I'm sorry to say this, Grant, but I'm going to challenge YouTube on this. If this video ends up getting deleted, just because I'm about to talk about something that they did that I disapprove of heavily, then it just goes to show you that YouTube really does not care, and they are willing they're more willing to silence people than actually listen. So with that being said, YouTube, how you're watching, and I just want to say, on behalf of all the creators, you removing the dislike button is literally the worst, stupidest fucking thing you could ever do.
It's just gonna cause people to get trapped by scams.
Yeah.
And it also means that people aren't going to be able to find good content because they're not going to know if it's good or not. So the thumbnail can be good, but that doesn't mean the content itself can be good.
We literally had a conversation about this.
You could have misleading content.
We literally had an episode about this in an episode of Super Metroid, if I recall.
Yeah. That's because that topic came up at that time as well.
Yeah.
Because they were pushing the decision, but didn't actually act on it until now.
That's because, well, they showed that no one wanted it. None of the big YouTubers wanted it. Everybody came out against it. The entire platform hated the idea. But YouTube's like, let's do it anyway. They're like, how would I do anyway?
Their excuse is that they were doing this because they did a quote unquote experiment.
Which means nothing.
Who they experiment with?
But everyone's seeing right through their lies.
There was no experiment. It's just they were saying it's because they were saying like a bunch of people were
getting bullied.
Bullied. They said basically there were a bunch of videos that got bunch of dislikes.
Translation: YouTube is salty about Rewind.
Oh, it's not even just that. It was about other things because Rewind was like 2 years ago. This it's about like you'll see company videos, like video game companies have their videos disliked a lot. EA, Nintendo, Activision, especially Activision of recent times, and then you'll also have political figures that have their videos disliked heavily, and for some reason YouTube is just like, we can't. We have to defend the companies.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The creators.
Yeah, the creators. Remember, Jimmy Kimmel was a creator.
And also, it's just that, like, YouTube doesn't realize that people are going to find other ways to show their dislike.
They just have. They're just gonna put it in the comments. They're just gonna put it in the comment section.
And those can get very toxic.
Oh yeah, the comment section is probably gonna get much worse than what a dislike would do, because of their stupid actions. Because like most people just put it through a dislike button and be like, just gonna dislike it, but them removing it, I can only imagine YouTube's actual comment section for their videos on their official channel.
Yeah.
It's going to become a war zone.
Yeah, it is. There's going to be a lot of people getting banned. Yeah, but if this video goes down, then it just shows that YouTube literally doesn't care what we think, and they're only doing it to benefit themselves or whatever higher power complained to them.
And they can go ahead and try and say otherwise. Like they can double down as much as they want. It's not gonna make them any better.
It's not gonna change people's minds.
Yeah.
They pretty much screwed themselves.
So many people have the freaking creator of the Tricky mod actually made a video talking about how much this is bad, and he did it through like a fucking he just like went full face cam and everything. That just shows you how bad this shit is.
Yeah.
Shit.
So YouTube doesn't seem to realize that people can actually turn off the like and dislike thing themselves. They don't actually have to do it. It's up to the channel to do it. So if a channel does not want dislikes, then they can just turn it off.
What I
forced it, YouTube.
What I really hate about this change is that this just comes off as a fucking massive let's punish all the other creators just because a small group of bad eggs decided to fucking.
The problem with the thing is the dislike button's actually good because it helps people figure out if a video's bad or not. Yeah, there's some people that will spam things, but it's like.
But that shouldn't be our. But that shouldn't be our responsibility. That shouldn't be on us when it happens. That is something that the creator themselves has to deal with. And also here's the other thing. It's the whole thing about, like, defining what is this harassment. Like, why are we trusting YouTube to tell us what this harassment is?
These are the people that removed videos because the word Cracker Barrel was in it. I mean,
because for all we know, this so-called harassment that they mention could be nothing more than just people criticizing other YouTubers for having shit takes and shit.
That,
Well, I mean,
or even criticizing, or that even, like I said, you'll see people dislike a video on a, like, you'll see all the dislikes that are on some of the Activision videos obviously, because of what's been happening with them as of lately. And that's warranted, and they're full in their right to dislike a video of a company that's been doing shit things. And then there's also the videos for Nintendo that get massively disliked because of that. Well,
it's all about engagement. It's all about that engagement, man.
So I'm sure you read what Don posted, and I wholly agree with him on that. That it'll destroy YouTube's freaking ads because they won't be people. He went into a bit more detail about it, but what he said pretty much would destroy YouTube, like in Google and what they do.
Yeah.
Whatever. What if they want to do this? That's
no. It's just let YouTube once again, try and make other YouTubers look weak and helpless. That's basically what they're doing. They're making people look weak and helpless. That they can't fend for themselves. No, they need Big Mommy Wojcicki or whatever her freaking name is.
Man, I miss the old YouTube days.
Hey,
don't we all?
We don't need Susan. We just need a stable YouTube.
Alright.
Again,
well, I played enough.
Again, if this video gets removed, that you know what? I kind of hope. You know what? This is the one time I'm gonna say this, but I kind of hope this video does get removed, only for the sole reason that this does goes to show you that YouTube really doesn't care.
If YouTube removes this video, well, then
so I guess as the old saying goes, balls in your court.
Stop trying to hit us and hit us.
Yep. Again, Grant, I'm sorry if I'm actually doing that and shit, but shit's gotta go down, my dude.
Oh well.